Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do your pick a card for the week commencing 27th of July. Okay, so let's go to the board now. It's really simple and you just pick a number between 1 and 5. Okay, between 1 and 5 and I will do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. I do it a bit differently to how some other readers do it, and that is that I like to clairvoyantly see before I turn the card over. Okay, so have you picked your number yet? First number pops into your head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got my number. Let's go with card number 1. Closing my eyes now. I'm getting a picture of ancient Egypt, and I feel like it's the Egyptian high priestesses and their rites around religion and spirituality. Okay, so perhaps this week you may have some inklings or some flashes, something come back from ancient Egypt if you've got past lives there, or if you've got a really deep interest in spirituality, or even divination or Reiki perhaps, because some schools of Reiki actually do come initially from Egypt. Okay, so card number 1, let's have a look what we have here, and we have the 4 of Wands. This gives you an opportunity this week to feel that fiery motivational energy, and it actually comes from spirit, and it might be a great time to have some time out for rest and relaxation so that you can enjoy some of the harvest of what you've worked for. You see these grapes here, that's like the harvest. Now you'll see here there's lots of little leaves around, and this implies that there's growth. If you can have some time out, you might be filled or rejuvenated, renewed, spiritually speaking, so that you can go out and create more. So this is a very creative energy, but you need this time before you actually get really creative to just wind down, so that can let the creativity come through without distraction. You'll see the 4 baseball bats here forming a window of opportunity. Baseball bats implying that there's action to be taken, but a window of opportunity means it's in a certain time frame. So this is like you're being offered something from spirit, but it's for a limited time. Okay, so you could have some really good psychic flashes, or flashes of brilliance in your mind about things you can do to create this week. This sort of aqua color in the background, see, we've even got it here in the mat, is about the energy of your heart, the green of your heart coming up through your throat chakra. So because green and blue gives aqua, and there's sort of a new chakra that is being formed in the collective of consciousness, of human consciousness. This has been going on for some decades that I've been aware of. But this new chakra here in the middle of your chest, between the heart and the throat, is about expressing what you love. Okay, so there's some of that energy here. That's card number 1. Card number 1. Let's have a look now at card number 2. Card number 2, I'm going to go with that one there. 6 out to me. Okay, closing my eyes now, and what do I see for card number 2? Okay, I've got a door here, and there's an angel's wing. The door was closed, but the angel's wing is forcing the door back open. Something from the past could return this week, and you need to look at it again. It's like spirit wants you to go over in your mind something, a situation that occurred that was maybe too painful or problematic for you to deal with fully at the time. So there's still some unfinished business there and Spirit's going to force that door open. You could have news of somebody from your past, or they come back into your life in some way. It might just be as simple as people talking about them, and it's like going over this situation. I now see all these little Zs, like you see on cartoons when people are asleep, and that makes me think there's some elements there that you were asleep about, and Spirit wants you to look at that now and wake up. You don't really realize everything that happened, and that there's more information for you to get. Okay, and then I see on my right arm, which is the male side, then I see like it looks like a tennis racket, which is really bizarre, with a hole through the racket, and your arm is through that, but it's like a restriction on the right side or on the masculine side, that is holding you back in some way. And it's just, you don't want to have a tennis racket, your arm stuck through a tennis racket, like it's just holding you back. I don't know what tennis has got to do with it. Maybe you met them at tennis. I don't know. No clue about that. Okay, King of Cups. This is wonderful because this is an energy that feels the full range of emotions, and he has a lot of experience and knowledge. He will help you out in some regard. This could come in the form of an actual physical person, male or female, but most probably with a masculine energy. And he could be like a mentor or a teacher, somebody that helps you out in some way. You'll see here he's got a lot of blue, which is all about expressing himself, and gold here around his throat, which is a very high vibration. And in Spirit, when you've done the hard yards and you've got the experience and raised your energy to such a high extent, then gold, it becomes golden. Okay, so not about actual money or anything like that. It's about a very high vibrational energy. He's sitting on a conch shell here with a clam shell at the back, with the ocean here, in touch with his subconscious. And all of this gold here is about the solar plexus. This is like the good fatherhood figure, okay, the good authority figure. Maybe the government helps you out in some way. Rather than hindering you, they provide you with some assistance. Okay, so if you've picked card number 2, that's a really good divine masculine energy that is going to improve your life. Okay, card number 3. Card number 3, let's have a look. What do we get? I'm going with that one there. Closing my eyes now, and what do I see for card number 3? I see an aircraft on the runway with the engines on, but it hasn't taken off yet. Okay, you could be thinking about travel, although I know that's difficult now with COVID. And I don't even think if you're in Australia you can leave the country at the moment. But yes, you can take, still can take trips between some states, okay? And so you could be thinking about travel, but metaphorically it means something in your life is about to take off, okay? It's like we've all been sort of kept quiet. You know, the universe is only about 2 things, contraction and expansion. And we've all been in a period of contraction for a while now. And soon what will happen is that will turn, and then the contraction will change into expansion. And when the universe is sort of cycling between these 2 states of expansion and contraction, in that gap between the 2, that's a time when there's real opportunity and lots of things you can do, lots of things there. You can make more money, you can change your life. There's all sorts of things that can happen in that gap. So just be looking for opportunities and allow yourself to be open to any opportunity that comes your way. You know, obviously research it. Okay, and we come up with the 9 of Wands. You're almost at the end of the cycle. Okay, so the gap probably hasn't happened yet. The opportunity is not quite there yet, but a 9 is coming to the end of the cycle because, for example, in numerology, you have 10. The next number is a 1 and a 0. The 9 is the end. The 0 is the limbo period where you have to wait and be patient. And then the 1 is the new beginning. So you could be feeling very tired. You could be feeling exhausted, like you've been through something that's taken a lot of your energy. And see, there's action to be taken here. And it's almost like you have taken action in the past, but now that cycle is finishing and a new cycle is about to begin. So red legs does mean action. You still don't have all of the information yet because, see, she's got black. So that means something's hidden from you. But as you're going through the transition, which is sort of coming up next, then that information will come your way. So finishing a cycle, if you've picked card number 3, so that you can begin a new cycle. If you are feeling tired or exhausted, then please mind your energy levels. Sleep. It's okay to sleep. You can sleep in the daytime if you want. Okay, card number 4. Card number 4. Going with that one. Closing my eyes now. What do I see for card number 4? Okay, I see it's like a mountain. This is a big challenge right in front of me. However, there is a way through. There's a little sort of cut into the mountain here, like a cave system. You can either take the long way around and go around the mountain, go around the challenge in your life, or you can go straight through this cave system. There is a chance you'll get lost because that's what happens in caves. But if you listen to your intuition, you'll find your way through to the other side. So let's see what card comes up. Okay, Justice. Okay, this is primarily about natural law, Lore, and karma. Okay, so this week is a period where the truth, may come out, may be known to you, become known to you. You'll see here she has an owl on her shoulder, and that is about listening to her intuition. She doesn't have all of the information here, that's why she's dressed in black, but she is taking action by weighing up all the information she has and the wisdom and intuition that's coming through the owl. Then she's going to make a decision and cut something off from the past. Okay, if you do have legal matters or matters with government authorities, this energy will help you if you're in the right. If you've done the right thing, this energy will help you and steer you through. She has her feet on the ground, so it's very practical, okay? But justice will be done one way or the other if you've picked card number 4. If you have a legal matter, you could get some information or a letter or something like that come this week, or the next, say, 10 days, Even though I'm doing it for the week, sometimes there's a few days either side. There's no such thing as time in spirit. Sometimes they say things to me like, soon or something, We don't actually know what soon means because in spirit there's no such thing as time. Time is only something that's, relative to the physical plane, and to do with the sun and the orbit of the earth around the sun and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so let's go with that card there for card number 5. Closing my eyes now, and what do I see? Okay, I'm on board the Titanic, and the ship is in the water, actually upside down, and everything's upside down. And what's happening is the ship is actually rolling over and righting itself, so it's becoming the right way up. Maybe you've been through a period in your life where something very serious or dramatic happened, like maybe the end of a relationship, you lost your job, something traumatic, and you've come out the other side, or you're in the process of coming out the other side. Now the Titanic is it's not sinking, it's righting itself, and it's going to stay afloat. This is you and your life. If you pick card number 5, been through a traumatic experience, maybe it's there's some abuse or something like that going on, but you are writing your life, and so you don't have to sink at all or drown. This is a great card, the Ace of Pentacles. This is about a whole new cycle. Could be to do with your money or your possessions, because Pentacles are all about the physical world. But yeah, money often is what it means. Spirit is handing you a gift. See, there's some grey clouds in the background, but then down here there's an arbor of trees, and on the other side of that is blue sky. Okay, so that's about happiness and expansive thinking on the other side. But Rome wasn't built in a day, so this is just the sort of start of it, and it's up to you to nurture these new energies, because you've been through that very dramatic event, and now your life is coming right. It's changed direction, and you'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief again. But there's something new about money or physical things that come into your life this week. So you could get some news, flash of inspiration, so that you know that you're on the right track. Okay, so that's 1 to 5. Now I'm going to close my eyes and see what I can see for everybody for this week. 27th July 2020. What do I see? I see steps. Look, they're not very big steps. They're like this big. They're like half steps. So it is about taking action. And I want to say be careful and thoughtful. It's appropriate to move ahead, but move ahead slowly and in a very considered, thoughtful manner, so that you're thinking a lot before you take action. There's some kerfuffle behind me. It's like entities or something. It's like on the stairs down lower, but I'm rising above that because I'm taking the steps to get out of that situation. I can hear sort of noise and I'm aware of it, but it doesn't even matter, because I know in my mind and in my heart that I'm moving forward. Okay, so this is really important for everybody to start to believe that we're all moving forward, okay, and not to get too sort of wrapped up in what other people are doing, or even entities or energies, because there's like creatures down there, and I don't have to deal with them. I can just continue being very careful, walking up these stone steps that I see. That's all the past back there. And that's not where my energy is headed, okay? And it doesn't have to be where your energy is either, okay? Focus on being positive and optimistic as you make progress in your life, okay? Starting this week, you can start right now. Okay, number 4. I see the number 4. I don't know if this is card 4, but if you did pick card 4, this is particularly for you. Okay, then I see manacles on the wrists that are falling off. Okay, but if you have an association with the number 4, it's for you as well. Okay, not just if you pick card 4. The manacles are falling off, which is the restrictions are falling off. Okay, now I'm out in space and I'm looking at the moon, and it's a new moon. And there's just the barest crescent of light starting as the moon is going through its phases. Okay, so a lot of energy for a new beginning this week for everybody. Okay, they're also saying sage your house, clean your house spiritually. You can clean it physically, is a good thing too. And while you're physically cleaning, think about the fact that that physical action is also spiritually cleansing your house this week. Okay, please consider subscribing to my channel if you're new, and don't forget to click that notification bell. I do hope you found this helpful, Leave me a comment. I'm only too pleased to answer your comments, and give this video a like if you found it helpful. Mostly, have a wonderful week, and I shall see you all again soon. Okay, bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.